Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you guys are tuning in, hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to our lovely channel. Guys, quick reminder that coupon code Vegas is expiring soon, so be sure to utilize it if you want to become a member of the classes and of course win a chance, or let's say gain a chance to win a trip to Las Vegas this upcoming November. All right. Only gold members will be entered onto the wheel as we do the spin. All right, guys. So tomorrow the winner will be decided. With that being said, let's jump into the recap. All right. So we'll talk a little bit about the disclaimer here in a sec. But before we do, let's just take a look at the stock that was in play today. Stock FEMY. I'd say this was the main stock. And, shout out to Lucas, one of the students who actually called this out here for a continuation play. Now, this thing went all the way from around 130s up to a high of 360, doing over 170%, man. Absolutely insane. And you guys will see we had a nice big move here, some sideways action, another big move here, some sideways action, a big move again, a pullback, and a crazy move over here. So we'll talk about some of the areas that I was watching. We'll talk about what I could have done better. We're going to talk about the crazy price action that we had here on FEMY. So guys, remember that trading, like any other business here in the States, has its pros and cons. Remember that it is risky. Wherever there is risk, there's reward. Wherever there's reward, there is risk. So it's recommended here that you approach the market in a slow, safe way. Whether you're new or you've been around and you're not quite where you need to be, it's best to approach the market in a way where your exposure is limited. Utilize paper trading, the simulators. Utilize risk money. Remember that the live streams and recaps are not an invitation to try and copy me. All right. Remember, I will never invest money for my subscribers. Be careful of the fake accounts and impersonators. All right. So that being said, let's jump into it. So, I was watching out of the into the open BTCT, but I'm like, you know what? It's selling off a bit, doesn't look so great. I'm gonna switch gears, FEMY. And I think I should have been a little bit more aggressive, right? Because I drawed up this big wedge here. We're kind of going sideways and getting tighter into the level. And hey, there's a chance this thing might start to move and might start to go crazy right here, right now. And into this first candle, we had a nice big move. And I was a little hesitant. I should not have been hesitant here because this is exactly what I was looking for. So instead of going in at 90, I took the entry all the way up at 2 and I kind of fumbled the trade right here for break of 2. Didn't quite get to capture it properly, only made a few dollars. And, the stock really and truly ended up going without me right here all the way to 221. And then it pulls back. We get to about 210. And I go in, it flushes down to 90. And at this point, I'm thinking, uh-oh, this thing might have been a fake move, right? A fake out. This thing might have been just going up to sell right off and go all the way back down to low of day up and then, wash out for the rest of the day. But that wasn't the case. It ended up holding up, but at this point in time, I kind of knew, okay, I messed up the trades here a little earlier. I got caught in this bigger drop. I need to make sure the stock is what it really is, right? Are we strong? Are we not? And so I ended up being a little bit more passive in this area here. So we ended up having a low of 2. I'm also not long here because I'm thinking, okay, maybe we might want to retest those lows around 90. Maybe I watch 90 at VWAP to buy and then see if we can get a bounce back. If not, maybe the stock is over. So in terms of being patient there for that lower drop, it never happened. We bounced up rather quickly, back to 03, back to 04, 5, 6. And so I realized, okay, it seems like I'm missing the trade here at the low. So I start watching, and then I start attacking it here for the push through, and this is where I made my first $200. Hey, as the candle's making the new high over 15, I started attempting trades. And I got a lot of good conviction here. I got aggressive, even buying again for a continued move over 28.30. I'm in at 27, I believe, 28. And is the stock at this time, let's see, where do we push? Or am I confusing it for this area? I might be, okay, okay. I'm going ahead. I'm skipping ahead too soon. We dip down. We have a low of 12. I do buy 12 right here, 11, kind of get some small gains from like 12 to about 14, 15, couple cents. And right here, we break below 11, which was the low of this area, and I bought 09. And I expected a very, very sudden bottoming wick and aggressive move back up. That didn't happen. And I stopped out of this trade way too early. This should have been me holding, back to 23, the high of this candle. Instead, I'm in at 9, out at 9, scratch trade. Not good execution right there. So we fast forward now, and here we go. We get up to 27, and this is where we pushed over 19, 20. So right here is where I started taking some trades, above 18 in that area. We push up. I'm getting some good scalps, and it starts to move. So I'm in at 27. We go all the way to 33, and I'm not looking to sell. I'm going to let this thing go. And then it comes all the way down to about 23. And like, uh-oh. I stop out, and then it goes without me. So I'm like, are you kidding, man? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The trades up here, I think if I'm holding and unwinding would have been a little bit better. The scalps were there, but a little tricky. And then I did a temp break of 50, which wasn't really clean. You can see we had 52 and then 54, and both times rejected. From there, we sold off aggressively. And I was saying, hey, shout out to anybody who bought it down here. I was in at 32 or 31, maybe. I think 31 right here. But I was in way too early. This thing came all the way to 22 and then bounced up. So again, for the second time in another good area where I'm buying a dip right here and then trying to buy it here, I'm chopped out, either selling too soon or I'm in a little too high. So my timing there needed some work on this one. And, it ended up curling up. So anybody who bought low here got a nice move, nice quick break here over 38 up to 45. A little disappointing that we couldn't continue right away for the retested highs. But, from there, if we zoom out, it came back up. But I don't know, man. I felt that like over here it was a different type of stock at this point. I watched this area and just, for how it was moving and the range that it had, I don't know, man. I just could not get anything in this move up. It was moving very grindy and then like a sudden pop. In this big move from about 38 to 313, I wasn't able to do anything. Nada. In fact, I lost like $100. So that was a little disappointing. And after that, I'm like, you know what, man? Right here, I'm like, I'm out of here. That's it. Enough is enough. Around 11:30, couldn't capitalize on this move up, so I shut it down, walked away, took my $300, and I'll be back on Monday. Right. So today we ended up 315. So not too bad there. Definitely could have been a better day. I was not as aggressive as I should have been early, especially. And again, in this move up, hardly a few trades. We had 147,000 shares in. We needed to be at least 350,000 shares on this type of stock, connecting nicely. And we would have been up a nice, whatever. But yeah, so I'm grateful to be green here, taking it, leaving, and coming back on Monday for the new month. Guys, I want to do a monthly recap, but I'm having issues with TraderView and importing from the website. A lot of it's saying adjusted trades and open trades, and I'm getting big green days, big red days that I never had. So right now I'm just waiting. I'm trying to clear it out and re-import, and we'll see if I can get some consistency there for the monthly recap. If not, we'll have to wait a little bit. But anyhow, so with that being said, remember to hit that thumbs up. Remember, tomorrow the wheel spin is going down. This is going to be crazy, man. In November, one of you lucky MMU members, gold members at that, will be hanging out with us for Traders for a Cause. It's gonna be crazy. I'm excited. Let's do it, guys. Catch you later. It's been Relentless, and I am, of course, signing out.